Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And, of course, Tyler Hero. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Maxey with it. An old school feel to this one, Clark. Two excellent centers will be going at it.
Feels like we may be going back the first 65 or 70 years of the NBA, BA. I mean, we've become a three-ball dominant league in terms of style of play. Tonight, you'll see what basketball used to be, a game dominated by the centers.
Now here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Sharp. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Lou Dort picks one up.
First team foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here, like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Turner for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Takes a step back. Left side, Davis. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Wizards in transition. Back to Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
On the wing, Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And the shot goes in.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And Davis slams it home.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan, but Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality, somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebound, Washington. Antetokounmpo with it. Turner covering. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Ingram. Second chance effort. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pulls it. Another one falls for Houston.
Hey, how many bigs do you know that can pull up like that and knock down the jumper? I could probably count them on 2 hands.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Nurkic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Inside. Here's Okoro. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Maxey on the wing. He takes it in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
Pass to Okoro. Left side, Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Here's Turner. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Back to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Maxey on the wing. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Mitchell. Davis down low. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Antetokounmpo with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Pass to Turner. And that one good.
And Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Wizards. 9-point game. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Ingram. Over Okoro. And That one's long. There's 37 seconds left in the first. The drive by Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Takes it inside.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Dort. Outside Davis. Does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards up by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Rockets trail. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95... Houston team was incredible.
3-point field goal.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game. When you look at the totality of what shot making is, there's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Ivy's got 5.
Yeah, well, Ivy is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
Here's Beal. Here's Reddish. And the 3 off target. Here's Washington now. And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
He'll find you if you're open now. Iguodala does a nice job with the assists.
Beal's got room. Connects. The jumper drops.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Ivy with the ball. Beal picks him up. Now Ivy. Beal with some nice D.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
here in the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Reddish misses. And Washington with possession. They lead by 11. Ingram on the wing. Five to shoot. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Pass to Reddish. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Now here's Ivy. Give him 8. Picked by Prince. Here's Iguodala. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Beal with the ball for Houston. They trail by 11 to the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Bradley Beal.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
They get it back. Back to Ivy. Driving in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
With his physical gifts, Ivy is so strong driving it to the rim. I mean, just forces the issue.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Davis down low. Again, Houston.
Looks like they're going to keep pounding it inside for as long as they can.
Here's Sharp. Antetokounmpo outside. Ivy outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Nurkic inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Davis. Not sure why. He committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Here's Davis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little... more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Maxey. .30 seconds left in the second period. Maxey on the wing. Here's Sharp. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Hits the trifecta. Now just a 4-point Washington lead.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Wizards out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Left side, Davis. And it's Houston scoring again.
Those long arms of AD help him on jumpers. He pretty much can't get to a shot because he's so long and extends on it.
Nurkic with the ball. Turner covering. An open look for Ingram. Good on the baseline, Jay. Ingram's gotten his second bucket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Davis. With the spin. 3 seconds left. And Davis slams it home.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Maxey. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. Back comes Houston in transition.
Energy is important on the defensive end, and Davis provides it in space.
Pass to Nurkic. Misses the layup.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Mitchell drives in. Here's Davis. And it's Houston scoring again.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Spins. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
What about those dribble moves from Ingram? I mean, really good at carving his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Turner. Davis with it. Antetokounmpo covering. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dort. There's the drive. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside for Ingram. And here is Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
At the line for the Wizards.
The first free throw is good. Timeout called. Houston.
2 shots. Timeout on the floor. Rockets timeout.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And the Wizards call time here. Washington trailing. Ivy outside. Pass to Sharp. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Stolen by Ivy. Up ahead. Here's Brown. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Beal with it. He's got 5. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Nance. And here's Beal. Iguodala defending. Clock at 6. Back to Nance. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. And the Wizards on the break. .151 left in the third quarter. Drives to the hoop. And no good. Houston in the lead. Pass to Nance. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Wizards.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Sharp. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Out to Beal. The three-pointer off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a one-point game. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Reddish.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Yep, that one's good. Reddish has got 5 points. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Ivy outside. Pass to Okiki. Now here's Iguodala. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The Wizards making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington. One shot. Timeout on the floor. Rockets timeout. All right, everybody. You know what time it is. A big round of applause for your Wizards Breakers. All right. A big hit for your Wizards Breakers.
That one drops. He ties it up. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. Here's Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Beal right side. Gets it up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Washington calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
To hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got them.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Up top, Turner. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Ingram. There's a screen by Nurkic. Outside Maxey. Over Mitchell. And it's Maxey missing. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Right side Davis. Oh, misses the dunk. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Washington. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
Davis down low. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got 22.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
To the inside. Sharp. It's rebounded by Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Now here's Maxey. A big-time flush by Giannis.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived, because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Davis. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Sharp. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Davis. And yep, it's good. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's the teardrop. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Timeout on the floor. Houston timeout. Make some noise. Here comes your
Timeout called. Houston.
One more round of applause for your Wizard type squad. DC family, let's welcome your Wizards youth dance team to the floor. DC family, we need you to get loud and welcome your Wizards breaker.
Now here's Maxey. To the paint. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And then Beal with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Tries the spin move. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Iguodala. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And so they foul intentionally.
Brandon Ingram. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Turner. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Washington trailing. Giannis driving inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Davis. Over Iguodala. And that one's good. Davis has got 12 now in this quarter.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
The kick out to Maxey. Takes the three. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. A minute and a half left to the game. Pass to Davis. Over on Antetokounmpo. Davis can't hit.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Third team foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Rockets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Davis.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball.
Now Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.